Welcome all sports fans, YouTubers, Facebookers, all social media across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk and it's being presented by Uneducated Network. You can go on both channels, both on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to both Uneducated Network to see my show, Uneducated Sports Talk, or my own personal channel, Uneducated Sports Talk, both on YouTube. We're more than just a YouTube channel, we're a way of life. With that being said, let's talk about our NFL news going down. Yes, we have a new highest paid player in the NFL. His name is Matt Ryan. He's the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. He's being paid $30 million per year, I believe, on a 5-year contract. The man is the highest paid player in NFL history. He surpasses Kirk Cousins as the highest paid player per year. Kirk Cousins is getting about $28 million per year, and Matt Ryan surpassed that. Now, the big question is, does Matt Ryan actually deserve the $30 million per year? And it's a simple yes and a no. Let's be honest. Does he deserve to get paid more than Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers? No. But the way the market value is going up these days for quarterbacks, you see it's steadily going up. So if you have a franchise quarterback, and I don't care how good it is, it's always great to have a franchise quarterback. That means a guy that you can keep for the next, in your mind, next 10 to 13 years. That's a franchise quarterback, in my opinion. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. I don't care what it is. You have to pay him because how you win this league is by quarterbacks. No matter what. Few teams have won with no quarterback. Few teams. Talking about the 2000 Ravens won it with Trent Dilfer as a quarterback. I can't think of any more scenarios. It's tough, but past shows you have to have a franchise quarterback. Atlanta had to keep that. Market value is going up, skyrocketing for franchise quarterbacks and quarterback money. So Matt Ryan, $30 million per year. So that's kind of like why he deserves it. Now, it's only going to go higher. Aaron Rodgers still going to get paid. I promise you. He's going to get paid soon. Now, Drew Brees is at an age where he's not going to get $30 million. He could get $30 million if he wanted to, but to keep the Saints relevant, he's going to take 25. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of teams that would have paid him $30 million this past offseason. But Tom Brady. Tom Brady has the benefit of having a wife that makes probably more money than him, so he has that benefit. That's why he can take the pay cuts. So a lot of that stuff going on. But Matt Ryan is officially the highest paid player in the NFL. Quarterback should always be the highest paid player. I think quarterback is the one most difficult position in any sport to play, the quarterback position, because you have to not only know your stuff, but everybody else's stuff, including the defense. You have to know what the defense is doing. Got to know, get your O-line straight, get the wide receiver straight, get the running back straight, let them all know what's going on. Oh, and by the way, you got to throw a football in between all that traffic. That's why they're the highest paid players, and they'll always be the highest paid player. So people who always talk about the wide receivers who want to be paid quarterback money, stop that, because the quarterbacks have to throw you the ball. The quarterback has to throw you the ball, so you're not going to get paid QB money. Odell Beckham Jr., just because of those kind of guys, Le'Veon Bell. You guys aren't getting quarterback money. Just stop it right now. But with that being said, let's go on to another quarterback with his issues. We're talking Ben Roethlisberger from the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the third round, instead of getting something that they really needed, as in a right now to help us win, help the Steelers win, they chose another route. They went with Mason Rudolph, the quarterback from Oklahoma State, and he's basically the heir apparent to Ben Roethlisberger. Now, Mason Rudolph was known out of that top five where you had Baker Mayfield, you had Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson. The sixth best, the next best quarterback was Mason Rudolph. And that's why it kind of ticked off Big Ben. I guarantee you they get that kid from Richmond in the 4th round, 5th round. He's okay. But a 3rd round pick on a quarterback that outside of those quarterbacks in the 1st round, he was the next best thing. And now that's why Big Ben is kind of like, okay, I'm not getting it. So he went on a radio station in Pittsburgh and told him how he felt. And I understand it, but he basically said, why didn't we get anything for the 3rd round that could help us right now? Because we have the team to win right now. Why get a quarterback? So I feel him on that aspect, but also he has to realize he was the same guy that was pouting when the Jaguars whooped their butts in the regular season. He was saying, maybe I don't have it. Maybe I need to retire. I don't know. And he's been saying those kind of things for the last maybe 2 years now. So the Steelers are like, you know what? if you want to pull a fast one on us, we're going to have a quarterback in waiting just in case. Big Ben has nothing to worry about as of right now this year. You know, his only problem is if he does get hurt, Mason Rudolph comes in and takes over and looks good. That's his fear. But he knows that Mason Rudolph is a top tier caliber quarterback, and that's why he's sort of scared. He is saying, if you guys want me to learn to teach this guy the way of the quarterbacks, you can forget about it. I'm not teaching him a thing because he's not about to take my spot, and I can't blame anyone on that. I mean, it's just human nature. Someone that you're going to teach to take your spot, especially when you're in that kind of position, making that kind of money. I mean, it happens everywhere, whether your job is this or your job is that. There's always someone trying to take your spot. You don't want to help that person take your spot. But at the same time, helping that person helps the team out. But I'm more on the player side, like, especially in the NFL. In the NFL, any play could be your last play. So, but Big Ben put it on himself. He was the one complaining about maybe retiring, maybe not retiring, maybe he just doesn't have it. And Pittsburgh's tired of hearing that for the last 2 years. They say, you know what, we're bringing a guy in just in case you want to pull a fast one on us and say you're either going to retire or you don't want to play for Steelers anymore. We got someone waiting. So I agree with both sides of the party, but definitely more on Pittsburgh's side because just in case Big Ben, look, there's 7 rounds. You could choose one, and he felt like someone in the 3rd round, which is still in the 3rd round, you're still getting good value with players. He felt like they could have got someone on the defense to help them out, which is true. But you got to think about it. You also need that, heir apparent, that guy that makes the Steelers great every single year. I mean, the Steelers are almost like the Spurs a little bit, or the Patriots in the hindsight. They stay winning, they stay being, aggressive when it comes time to getting better every year. So I cannot blame those guys. On to running backs. Let's talk about my man Mark Ingram. He got suspended for the first 4 games of the season with PEDs. Now he's going to he's going to appeal it, basically saying his lawyer said that he took something that is actually legal by the NFL. So they're going to appeal it. It has to be done by May 16th to find out if they overrule it or not. It's going to be tough for the Saints, but they did draft running back in Boston. What is his name? Boston Scott. There we go. He's a scat back. He's 5'7", maybe 5'8", maybe 5'9", one of those 3. But he's a short guy, but he's fast out of Louisiana Tech. If you haven't seen his highlights on YouTube, go check it out. He's pretty fast. So, but you knew that Ingram was sort of that heavy hitter kind of running back. They do have Edmonds on their squad as well, who might be that guy to take a couple carries here and there. But now it's Alvin Kamara's time to really shine. And boy, did he shine last year, but that was with a limited role, even though he had a big role in that limited role, if you know what I mean. Now he's going to be the guy. There's no thunder and lightning anymore. It's just Alvin Kamara playing both. Now, the good thing about Alvin Kamara, we all saw he can run between the tackles. And that's one thing out of a small guy like him, you think, can he run between the tackles? And he actually can. Now, the most carries I think he had in one game was 12. The most carries he had in college was 18. So can he be that workload? I don't really think so. You're going to need someone on the side of him. And the way the Saints offense is anyways, he's not going to see that many run opportunities. Now, of course, he's going to catch a lot of the balls out of the backfield. So we know that's coming. But Mark Ingram, hopefully he can. Now, the good thing about that is the first 4 games you got Tampa Bay, Cleveland, the Atlanta Falcons, and the Giants. So it's not that hard of a schedule. The Falcons game will be tough because it's actually in Atlanta. But outside of that, I think they'll be fine. And then Ingram will come back, I believe, for the Monday night game against the Washington Redskins, I believe, which is the 5th week of the season. So he'll be ready for that. But they're going to have it's all about starting off early for these teams, for all these squads. So here we go. Jason Witten has officially retired now. So Jason Witten will be in the Monday Night Football broadcast. They just unveiled it, matter of fact, today. So it's going to be Jason Witten, Booger McFarland on the sidelines, Lisa Salters, and Joe Tessa, I don't know his last name, but he's going to be on commentating. And look, Jason Witten was a great guy. And I've always told people, yes, I do not like the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't like the Dallas Cowboys as a franchise or people around them. They're fans. I do like players, though. And Jason Witten is a great guy, great player, great teammate. I'm pretty sure he's a great husband, great father, all of the above. The guy is a class act everywhere he goes. So shout out to Jason Witten. He would not be forgotten from anybody. And I'm a Dallas Cowboy hater, and I love me some Jason Witten though. So always got to have someone on your team like that, and it's always nice to have someone like that on your team. And Dallas Cowboys will miss him. They got a big tough decision to make with this tight end situation and wide receiver situation. Speaking of receivers, Dez Bryant has still not been selected by a team yet. Now, when he does, it's going to be big news. We don't know who yet. We did hear a couple weeks ago that he shot down a 2-year offer with the Baltimore Ravens. So maybe he really, 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 really wants to be in the division to face the Cowboys 2 times a year. We don't know that. But do you see the Giants picking him up? Do you see the Redskins picking him up? I really don't see that. I mean, if he goes to Washington, I mean, does he really want to win? Because, I mean, they have Alex Smith, but they don't have the receiving core or the actual team to really win. I don't know. I mean, the way the NFL is set up, anyone can win anytime. It's just how you start and basically how you finish in NFL. So, but my thing is, does he want to go to a contending team like Baltimore can contend right now this year? If you guys haven't known, I did say that I have my Super Bowl picks as being New Orleans against the Ravens. So the Saints versus the Ravens, Baltimore versus New Orleans. I have that as my Super Bowl pick. So I think the Ravens will do some good things this year. So we'll find out. But I am very excited for this NFL season. I cannot wait for it to go down. Rookie training camp just started, OTAs, so it's nice to see all the rookies go out there. It's nice to see Shaquem Griffin with the Seahawks, nice to see Baker Mayfield with the Browns, Sam Darnold with the Jets. We've heard all praise, but of course, you're going to hear praise when there's guys going 11 on 11, no shoulder pads on. You know, it's just everyone trying to get a feel of what's going on around them, get a feel of your new teammates, the head coaches, the coordinators, all of those guys, is how you get a feel of it. So it's always good to just talk about football in any kind of substance. So those guys are going to soak everything in, all these rookies, and you know it's always the rookies in the first year, second year, third year guys. Those guys coming together. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out before training camp starts, because that's when we'll really know what's going on when training camp is starting. So this is a time of year where everyone has praise for everybody. Everyone's relieved. Everyone's happy. It's a fresh start for every team. All 32 teams have a fresh start, and we'll find out who's really going to be contending when training camp starts and then preseason happens. Then we'll know what's going on. Then you hear a lot of the negative stuff that'll come out. So I'm very excited to see that going as well. A lot of good things have been going down, and I'm excited for the NFL season. I cannot wait. Look, I'm the type of guy, I'm trying to find out who's going to be on Hard Knocks. Let me know who you'd like to see on Hard Knocks down below. I want to see who's going to be on Hard Knocks. So I have HBO, so I'm going to check it out. You know me. But with that being said, we'll talk about more NBA next episode, and we'll see what's going on with that. Maybe a little UFC too. I'm thinking about a little Ultimate Fighting Championship. So that being said, my name is Carlos Clayton. I'm the host of Uneducated Sports Talk. And you can also see us on Uneducated Network as well. So, sports fans, you know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace.